Okay, so we have some vegetables, right? Sorry, these are frozen as can be. So just throw you some vegetables in there so you can have that on the side. You can have canned, you can have fresh. You've been keeping a lot of frozen vegetables lately. And add your ingredients or whatever to it. And you microwave them. I'm just kidding. You don't have to microwave. You can cook them on the stove, which I have a pan over here that I'm going to do since it will be a little bit more with the theme, because we cooked a delicious meal and we don't want to throw this in the microwave, do we? Okay, so we got our vegetables here. So what we're going to do is we've got a lovely chicken parm dish going on in there. So we got to add some vegetables. But we don't want to make them just frozen, where you just stick them in there and yummy. They're so good. Nope. You have to kind of doctor them up a little. Just doctor them up. Okay? So I've got a couple of things I was going to add to it. And I've got some green onions, scallions, or whatever you call them. Whatever you want to call them. I'm checking on the Parmesan. Is that supposed to? I'm just making sure the temperature. It seems like it should be a little hotter. But let me check. It says preheat oven. Let's see. Doesn't tell you how high to make it, does it? It'd be nice if it did. Just gonna leave it on the 350 like it normally is. So somebody, a friend of ours, a very lovely friend that keeps sending me some beautiful pictures. I'll look at it in a little bit. Enough to cheer you up for the day, right? They can be left round. You can cut them much smaller pieces. If they don't mind the scallions or whatever, they have a delicious flavor. Put the green in there too. It's really good. It's good. And if you cut enough of these, this is what I noticed. It's an onion in an onion family, but it's not as powerful. But you can have eyes watery if you cut too many of these. Because I know we made the cauliflower casserole. We cut quite a few of these and our eyes were watering. I was like, do these do that? But yeah, it's an onion. So you just cut them as big or as small as you want. If you don't mind them being a little bigger, then you can leave them. So after that, we're done. So, in your frozen, generic tasting vegetables, you're going to add some fresh ingredient like scallions. Go ahead and add that in there. Gotta beautify it a little bit there. Okay, flavor-wise. Okay. You can put whatever kind of vegetables you want. You don't have to put those. But I always thought if you have a mixed vegetable to go with that, you can have a variety of flavors in your meal. I mean, okay, now this is a beef flavored bouillon. You could use chicken or whatever kind you want, but I'm just using this one. I want the beef. Since we have chicken, we do have chicken. So you can just do beef if you want. Trying to see if I have chicken. I thought I did. Yeah, I think I do. I see chicken. practicing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need the speakers? Okay, this is the chicken one. It has tomato with chicken flavor. Okay, is this the same one? Okay, now that one's chicken flavor. This one has, so we'll use some of each. I have a teaspoon. This is bouillon and it's very salty, so be careful how you use it. And then I've got the plain chicken one, and I'll put another teaspoon of that, and that's all I'm putting in there. Okay? Because these frozen vegetables don't really have a lot of flavor to them. And you got water in there. You're going to cover it with your lid, and you're going to cook it. And it should turn out pretty good. So that's what's going to go with our meal. I forgot to add one more thing I was going to put in there. I'm going to put some real bacon pieces inside of that vegetables. Okay? So add that with it. As I'm cleaning up, we're just waiting for the chicken to be finished. It's almost done. I looked in there and it's melting on there really good. Now I had this Parmesan in the freezer. So, I mean not Parmesan, but the mozzarella. So we'll see if it turned out pretty good because I made something with it before. So it might not be as lovely stringy as we want it to be and gooey, but it's going to have the flavor. But I'm just cleaning up since I finished cooking, and I use this thing to throw all my extra things that I don't want. And I'm going to clean off the spice rack soon too because it's really dusty. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now, and we're still waiting for it. I'm excited. I wanted to show one more thing that we're going to have for our drink. This is Ocean Spray. It's Diet 5. It's only 5 calories. Cran raspberry, 1 gram of sugar. So it's per cup. You can get a whole cup. I haven't tried it before, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good. 2 grams of carbs though. So there's 8 servings. There's 6 of us, so we'll all get a serving. I got 2 of these bottles, but we don't really drink a whole 8 ounce either for juice. So anyways, this is a good one to try. And I should try it and see if it's good. Let me taste it. Not cold yet, because I just put it in there. Drink it out of my Coca-Cola. This is my favorite little cup here. I'm a Coca-Cola fan. Let's try it. I've already got my serving. No. That's good. It does have like a little aftertaste taste to it. So I don't know if they added some kind of... Not bad though. Let me see. You can refund this too. Yeah, there's something in here. But sometimes they don't. Wait a minute. Sometimes they don't. This has some kind of red stuff in there too, so be careful. They don't have to drink it if they don't want, but that's what I'm going to have a little bit. It's not bad. There's a little aftertaste, so if you can deal with that, and maybe if you get it cold, you won't taste that aftertaste, but it's not bad, especially if it's only 5 calories. All right, guys. Waiting for our chicken parm mozzarella to be done. All right, I'm giving it one more, well, not one, but a few more minutes so I can get out the vegetables just to make it nice and brown. Okay, we're going to put our vegetables in here. I usually take them out of the pan, put them in a serving dish because there's a lot of juice from, especially if you have frozen ones, and from when you added it. You only really need like a couple tablespoons of water, but I always add too much, especially if they're frozen because you've got the frozen part. So this is gonna be, smells really good because you got the bacon in there that I added. You can add the bacon a little later if you want it more, and kind of crisp it up a little if you want, and add it on top. Whichever way you want to do it. Do it that way. And they have vegetables where it doesn't have the corn. So this is a low carb chicken dish, but the other, there's a few pieces of corn. There's not really a lot, so I'm sure I'll hear it if I don't tell you that. See, there you are. So that's the vegetable part. I'm trying to finish up this last thing. Okay, so did you hear me, Mom?
Yes.
Call your mom on the thing. Okay, so there's the Parmesan chicken mozzarella. Okay, it tells you to put a little parsley on it after it's done, so I'll probably add a little more. I already put some. So tell I was talking to Mama because she was trying to come. Okay, so we put a little more, so that looks good. My mom just called, so I told her I'm gonna let you guys know if we burnt the Parmesan. It was her fault. But of course we didn't burn it. So, anyways. Okay, so we got it, and this is what it looks like. Can you see it? Let me unplug that. Look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? Ooh. Jana, it is done. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna take a piece out of here and let's see what it looks like, everybody. All the ones that have the, you can see it. That's the chicken. The ones that have the spots there. And you can add a little more sauce on there if you like. And there is, so you put the sauce all the way around there. Okay, there we are. I'm going to set this over here. And, okay, I made the vegetables. And that has the bacon, and I added some bouillon, and these are just mixed vegetables, but I put a little bit of the bacon bits. So you add a little on the side. You're supposed to really have more vegetables than chicken, than other meat and other things that you add. But this is all the vegetables we have, and we're sharing it. So, anyways, who's eating? Okay, so I want to try it and see. If anybody wants to try it, they can try it. I'm going to cut it. I hear no takers, but look at that chicken. You want to try it? Jana's going to try it. She's brave. Okay, we got the cheese on there. Cheese. Okay, so she's coming around. It's kind of hot, but I was just showing him how lovely that looks in there. I cooked it 15 minutes on each side, so you can come over and try it. Make sure it's not too hot for you.
It's delicious.
You like the flavors and everything? You want that plate, or you want to eat before? Do you like it? No, you can have that plate. I made a plate for you.
That's delicious. Thank
You like it?
Oh.
You sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's really good.
You want to try it, little girl?
It came out perfect.
Okay, so little Rosalind's going to try it in a minute too. But this is, it's good? You like it? Okay, so I'm going to try a piece while I'm waiting. What about the chicken breast? Does it taste pretty good?
It tastes perfect. Soft and that's really good.
Good, because I cooked it on the side, on each side for 15 minutes. Anybody else? Okay. Flavor's good, huh? Let me try these vegetables. You can taste that bacon flavor. So that is it right there, guys. Good flavor. Try that out. I mean, try everything, like the way I make the vegetables too. Anthony? Jesse, everything's done, you guys. So we're going to be eating because we do have a meeting in a little while. But I was getting everybody to taste a little bit. See if it's good, but it came out good. My mom called while this was in the oven and I'm like, oh no, this isn't skin. This is the Parmesan. So it's good to eat. I'm just gonna make this my plate. It's really good, but try this recipe and see how that chicken breast cuts really good. Can you see it? Let me move it back a little bit. See how that is? It's cooked in 15 minutes on each side. See how it just cuts, and I have a butter knife. And ever since my son taught us the trick, we learned it from YouTube. Cook it 15 minutes each side for chicken breast. And that's it. Don't cut it before you let it rest. It never fails. It's really good. So I'm about finished eating. You guys try this. It's very delicious. Have a good day. Thanks for subscribers. Stay safe out there. Enjoy something delicious like this for the day. Nice warm meal. Okay, there is the chicken Parmesan. I took one little chunk out. It's very delicious. It's very tender. Very delicious.